I wanted to respond to this question, which was on a video where I made talking about the Sinclair Method, which is a harm reduction treatment protocol for alcohol addiction that doesn't require abstinence. It actually allows people to drink moderately. But this person is asking, why is it so important to be able to drink clearly? If you can't quit, there is a problem. And I think that the second part of this question really answers the first part of it. If someone can't quit drinking, obviously they have a problem. Yes, that's called alcohol addiction or alcohol use disorder. And that really leads to why it is that it's so important that someone be able to continue to drink, because many people who struggle with alcohol dependence can't quit drinking. And even if they go to a treatment center, it's estimated that 80% or more of them will relapse within 6 months of leaving treatment. And just to throw out another statistic, only 1 out of every 10 people who experience alcohol addiction will actually seek out treatment for it. So there's a large majority of people, most of them who are experiencing alcohol addiction, never seek out treatment. And of those that do, 80% or more will relapse within 6 months of leaving treatment. And so we really have to ask the question, why is it that so many people are relapsing after these treatments? Why aren't these abstinence-based treatment programs working for the majority of people? And the reason for that is because of how alcohol addiction functions in the brain. Once someone crosses over into the alcohol dependence territory, it has changed their brain. And the part of the brain that is impacted is mistakenly equating alcohol to a survival need. So it's no longer a logical choice to drink where someone just has this control. It's really become this compulsion that is really out of someone's control, and they're really equating alcohol mistakenly to a survival need. And so that's why people will do seemingly irrational things just to be able to keep on drinking. This is why strict abstinence has such a high failure rate for people, and also why it can be such a huge barrier for people even taking the first step toward getting help. If you talk to people who struggle with alcohol addiction, for many people, the thought of never drinking again is terrifying. Again, because their brain is equating alcohol to a survival need. That's where harm reduction treatment protocols like the Sinclair Method come in to be so effective, because it doesn't require someone to quit drinking, but rather over time uses a medication that helps their brain to essentially unlearn the behavior of alcohol addiction over time. And through this treatment, what's happening for people is they're taking a medication that's blocking the reward reinforcement that comes from alcohol. And when our brain isn't getting the same reward that it's used to getting, over time, a lot of people just gradually lose interest in alcohol, but they can continue to drink if they want to, and drink with a sense of regained control, or drink moderately. Learn more about this treatment with the link in my bio.